A demon. An outlaw. A cosmic iconoclast. Sent to the worst prison in hell for a crime he absolutely committed 100%. He's a demon. He became master of his darker self. But now, he's free. Unleashed on the world we know. His ancient, unquenchable desire to destroy. This summer, no true terror for the home insurance industry.
You're not insured! Check the policy!
The policy says active god, not active demon. Now pay up! TERRORBLADE.
What? Worst horror movie ever. Who does this? Welcome to Pyrion Flax's Guide to TERRORBLADE. What is this hero? He doesn't fit my understanding of how things work at all. When I see an 8-foot-tall demon wreathed in the flames of hell, I tend to expect him to be a ball-breaking brawler, wading gleefully into battle, eviscerating his foes, shitting their skulls whole. If I was charging into battle alongside my comrades, shields and swords waving in the air as we give our battle cry and then the enemy revealed they have an 8-foot demon, our hearts would freeze for a moment, our souls would grow cold, the courage of even the bravest men would waver, and then the demon calmly turns and starts eating the thatched roof of a nearby village. He's just happy tending to his business of calmly and quietly taking out buildings. The least glamorous, most boring job in the game. Boring to do, boring to have done to you. What kind of demon is this? What other demons dwell in Hades? What other dullards populate it? Skranka, the demon of leaky garden hoses, Burabad the unmerciless, scourge of hell, who causes an accumulation of grime to form behind fridges and ovens, Ishku Fanatala, overlord of the slightly overbrewed cup of tea, and now TERRORBLADE, bane of buildings. Buildings! Boring! And he's got all the right lines too. The self-righteous shall choke on their sanctimony. Now falls the dogma of the self-righteous. This form reveals but a fraction of my soul's malignancy. Am I being threatened by the captain of the debating team here? Is this some kind of am-dram Shakespeare production? You are a knave, sir, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, three-suited, 100-pound, filthy, worsted-stocking knave, a lily-livered, action-taking knave, a whoreson, glass-gazing, super-serviceable, finical rogue, one-trunk inheriting slave, one that wouldst be abhorred in way of good service, and not nothing but the composition of a knave, beggar, coward, pander, and the son and heir of a mongrel bitch! Okay, that last line is pretty good. And for all this shit-talking, he's still the guy who you're most likely to miss in fights before noticing, oh, there he is, quietly getting the objective like a fucking nerd. This is a game about fighting. It's an action game. Action RTS. Who plays heroes that don't fight? And who plays heroes that give it the big one, but then dodge your fights like a fucking jabroni? Oh, but what about Sunder, P-Flax? That's a fighting spell. Fuck off, idiot, you're wrong. It's a spell that punishes successful fighting. You try to go on him, he's like, whoop, big swapperoo. The ref in boxing doesn't declare you the loser because you broke your hand on the other guy's face, but TERRORBLADE does. Fucker. I don't have a pissing idea how his spells work, and I don't care. He's one of the 4 heroes that stopped me playing unranked all pick. I ban him, Silencer, Death Prophet, both of whom will feature in the next 2 parts of the quadrology of rage, of which this shitty video is part 1, and then part 4 is techies. He's one of those heroes that has a stupid number of illusions, never seems to be around. I don't know where he goes. People manage to just fuck off and leave the illusions to do it all. And this guy does it all. You got an enemy base to attack? You need someone to high ground that shit? How about a guy who can just walk past your buildings and melt them on the fucking hoof? Dude doesn't even need to slow down. He just ghost rides the whip. He's hopped on the roof and just wrecking fools on the drive-by. Normally people need time and space to win the game. They need to do shit. This guy doesn't need to do anything. He wins by existing. People call this kind of thing Rat Dota, but it's not even Rat Dota. It's anti-Dota. Fuck him.